Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to Amu Yum Yum, the podcast where we seek to cure the kufr infected by injecting the Islamic perspective. I'm your host, Amu Yum Yum, and with us as always the dependable brother Amu Sabr, Amu aka Amu Sabrullah, aka the one your daddy hates. No, I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Anyway. So, how you doing, Aki?
I'm doing. How you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Good to be here always. Yeah.
So, we're gonna get the disclaimer out the way because I'll forget. See, when you get my age, you tend to forget disclaimers.
No, my age. You got a ways to go, Aki.
When I was growing up, back in the 1800s, we ain't had no disclaimers.
Right? You just went with it. That part's true.
We ain't had a disclaimer. Darn thing.
Yeah, say, just go with it.
So, you want to read it?
Okay, yes. All right. The opinion of Amu Yum Yum, the podcast, is based on Islam. Our intentions are to be correct, however. We may not always be right. Others may differ in concepts, but these are ours. Welcome everyone.
And that was the disclaimer. So I getting back. The next up is the
random.
Mm-hmm. Did it say anything? I don't know.
It didn't. I didn't hear it.
Random. There we go.
There we go.
Surprise me.
There we go.
Okay. The random is what?
Well,
the random is Roe v. Wade being overturned. Overturned. Okay.
Say what?
And I'm going to add a little visual to the random because when that happened, I thought it upon myself being the meme champ.
Right.
In case you didn't know, every time I post something that's tagged meme champ, I am the meme champ. That's what I'm saying. So I posted this. I posted 304.
That's what it's back to.
304/43 poor decision /0 accountability assassination kit.
There you go. You can't even find those anymore. You know that?
Oh, I'm gonna be making my own.
They're all plastic now.
No, I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna start making my own. I'm gonna go down to the fencing place. They sell that long fencing.
Oh, wire.
Wire.
Yeah.
That keeps the fence from wavering at the bottom.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna start.
Weaving coat hangers.
Start weaving coat hangers from scratch.
Woo!
Yeah.
That might be stuff for love. Be big business stuff for love.
So randomly, is this offensive?
Somebody, you know what? Some might take it that way. I don't know. It depends. You know what? It depends on who you ask. It really does. Because some are. I mean, this has been. We're talking. It was put forth in '73 by the Supreme Court. Basically, what Roe v. Wade was, right? Basically gave a woman's right to choose, to have an abortion. And as you were stating earlier, pre-show, that it was up to the states. There's been a battle now for, 50 years. You know, next year will be 50 years that it was put on the courts for federal. Just overturned this week. But woman had a right to choose, and then there was all the attacks at abortion clinics and things like that. So,
well, that's been going on. That's been going on forever. But,
right.
As far as this meme may be considered offensive, but why? What was it? I mean, why would it be offensive when women, women were actively doing that to themselves? They said, well, because they couldn't get abortions. Like, why all these abortions?
Yeah.
Abu American just made a point that, abortion has terminated more life than disease, violence, drunk driving even. I mean, when you can top alcohol related deaths, when you can top that, boy, you're doing something big. But nevertheless, That's the random. Is this meme offensive? I don't think it's offensive.
No.
I don't think it's what you say because you're not a woman. Well, man up. Anyway, so
I'll say this: for some, unfortunately, it was a fact of life.
yeah.
I don't know. We did. When it became prevalent, we did hear about those things, such things.
Yeah. But see, everything is aggrandized. Everything is well
blown up.
There's millions of women in. They remember they associated coat hangers with alleyways.
Yes.
So
poor impoverished women.
There are many women in alleyways.
Disenfranchised
coat hangers. Like, why would you go to a coat hanger?
Right.
And they use the most extreme
circumstances
method.
Yeah.
Extreme self-aborting method.
Right.
It's as the example.
It borders on. It really is an inhuman thing to do because a piece of metal that.
Bro, come on.
Yeah, is.
I would like to. Now you can find 10 women to give coat hanger stories, but I would really like to understand the statistics of how many people were actually using coat hangers. I mean, because it didn't seem.
No.
Anyway,
Hyperbole. U.S. media.
Yeah, that takes us right into.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? Does the reversal of Roe v. Wade, impact Muslims in the West, from Bitcoin to coat hangers?
I'll say before you get started, it already for some, for not all, for some it has. For some it has.
Explain how.
And these are, I'll call it the few, okay?
The proud.
I don't know how proud they would be.
The proud. The wired.
The wired.
The wired.
To be so wrapped up in, going back to kind of one of the bases of the platform of this program, so tied into the capitalist / secularist / kufr system that, quote unquote, protects the woman's right to do such a thing when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given woman your rights as far as your body in such situations. Your rights were already granted by your creator. So my main point, again, I'm going to be doing this when I'm on this show. You're not thinking, okay? Allah's already given your rights as to what in this situation. We know if your life is in danger, abortion is permitted. So why do you need the federal courts to decide for you?
Go ahead. It's access. It's not.
Well, yeah.
It's not whether halal or haram.
Right.
It's the access. Women want access.
Right.
Now, I would like to get down to the issue of why are you needing access? How many grape babies? You can't say the R-A-P.
Right.
So how many grape babies are in the abortion percentage? Very low, if any.
Yeah.
I'm saying very low, if any.
Yeah.
How many of the ancestral, which incest is big in America?
Yeah.
It's big in Europe. That's why their teeth look like that. It's big in Europe, and that's why the royal family, they all look like mongoloid hybrid, how you call hybrids? Not hybrid.
Mongoloid. That's it.
It's a word. It's not hybrid.
No.
Anyway,
mixed.
Yeah, so what happens? They got that interbreeding, trying to keep the blood pure.
True.
It's and just for giggles, a mutt is actually the healthiest dog.
Okay.
Purebreds have these deficiencies. Like, for instance, I just got another German Shepherd puppy. Okay. They known to have hip dysplasia. It's with their breed.
Right.
Bulldogs, these other dogs, they have the pugs, the flat noses. They have breathing issues. Some dogs have heart issues. And all of this is because of quote unquote purebred. If you want to make a dog stronger, you put another, double up the breed, crossbreed. That's how you make a dog stronger. So you get the German Shepherd look, but you mix it with a little Labrador. And you remove the hip dysplasia genetic deficiency. Yeah. So, and this is what happens. So, and it's the beauty of Islam too. The strengthening. Strengthening. We know if families just interbreed, like again the so-called British royal
royal
family.
family.
You know, if you interbreed, you'll look like you look like that. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't interbreed. You know,
Right.
but nevertheless,
Yeah.
with that being said, how many of these coat hanger scenarios or these abortion statistics basically?
Right.
Okay, the ones that have access to it. How many of those through the incestuous tunnel? How many came through the grape tunnel? You know,
Yeah.
how many? I bet very low, if any. It's the man saying, "I don't want that baby. I ain't asked to have that baby. I don't want that baby." And she says, you know, she go to Amazon and type coat hangers. You know, she's trying to, you know, but I'm saying this is the issue. You know, so how many? And I'm gonna give another side of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give another side of it. Why this impacts the 304s and the 403s. Okay.
Right.
It's scams. It's scams.
Okay.
But nevertheless, the grape statistics, the incestuous statistics, and things like that. How many are in the percentages? How much of that is the percentages of the so many millions upon millions, you know, of deaths
take place
through abortion? You know, so they were talking about access to abortion.
Okay.
You know, they want access because in this law, this federal mandate coming down, you know, or being reversed, the states laissez-faire, I forgot how you pronounce it in school, but the states will govern themselves.
Yes,
they will govern themselves. So you could go cross states. You could still, Mexico ain't with this. I'm saying you could do a lot of things, or you could call, you know, 1-800-AMU-YUM-YUM, and I will send you one free coat hanger sample. You get one free coat hanger sample. You know, but if you want more than one coat hanger,
you're on your own.
Okay, this I want to mention real quick. Before I get there's some comments that are not in the room, not in the chat room.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, the comments
didn't show up.
The comments are not showing up.
Okay.
But it did this before to me.
Did it
before?
Okay.
But what it's going to be is that I have comments coming in through Facebook Messenger. So
okay.
I can get to those.
Okay.
Okay. Now here's the issue. Men have been scammed out of upwards of $1,500 based on this abortion access.
Okay.
They've been scammed.
Okay. How'd you come with that figure? But go ahead.
No, I've heard that figure.
Okay.
That's the highest figure I heard.
Okay. Right.
Now, guys have paid more to have the woman do it. I'm talking about women are saying, "I'm pregnant." You know,
I don't want to have a baby.
If you no, I'm gonna have it, but if you don't want it, you got to pay for the abortion.
Okay.
Do you know this happens? They got women that pay their rent like this. They messing with 3, 4, 5 dudes, and they tell each one of them,
"They're pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
Okay, and get.
I need $450.
If you don't want this baby,
I can send you a link to the website. This is how much they charge at this clinic. This is the one I trust. My personal doctor charges this much. This, and that. And I bet you there's some doctors running scams. Because medical fraud is a big deal.
Yeah, it's big.
So I bet you some doctors are running scams, but these 304s, what are they going to do? They have, I'm sure people can tell stories. Maybe Muslims have less stories. Yeah. But people can tell stories that I'm pregnant, I'm going to keep it if you don't pay for the abortion. So the guy says, bam, 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 bam. The highest number I heard was $1,500. Okay. I heard guys paying $10,000, $20,000 to influence them to do it, but not to pay for it.
Okay.
Now I heard that they paid for it up to $1,500 estimate. That's a ridiculous number. As far as abortions, I don't know what it. Long time in the 90s, it was 300 something. What is it now? I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, with gas prices, abortion should be right up there. Abortion should be right up there, right at 900.
Right behind. Right?
Yeah. So with that being said, this overturning Roe v. Wade hurts the 304s. Okay. Overturning Roe v. Wade hurts the 304s.
Hurts the game. I got
you. You know why?
Because
they can say, well, I'm pregnant. I'm gonna go. Well, they ain't doing that here no more. This state don't do it no more. You know. Okay, how does it benefit the 304s? Because this state not doing it, I gotta go over to Canada. I gotta go over to Mexico. I gotta go over. So I need you to pay for my flight, my hotel stay, my this, my that. She don't go nowhere but with the Walmart.
Yeah.
You give her that money, you give her that $5,000 or whatever she's asking for to alleviate, to get rid of 18 years of hardship, systematic hardship, a potential hardship. Then what happens? You dish it out, and she don't even go nowhere except the Walmart. If she bougie, she'll go to Target or Target, as they call it. But yeah, but this is the issue. So we're talking about access to abortions. So the question is what? The question is, does the overturning or the reversal of Roe v. Wade, impact Muslims in the West? Muslims, we'll say Muslims, you're talking about the Muslimat or Muslimun. The Muslimat or Muslimin. Does it impact the Muslims in the West? What do you think?
I'll say it will, just because of what I was stating earlier, because some of them, not all, are just so wrapped up into the current system that they're relying on that for making such decisions.
Muslims?
Well, it's a fact of the life here in Muslims. And if Muslims are participating in the political system, then yes. So the answer is yes to your question. But I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say some, but not all, unfortunately. It should be zero. We know this. But it's a fact of our life that some of them affecting some of them.
Okay, brother Marlon Robinson.
Okay.
Maybe it's Robinson, I don't know. But brother Marlon Robinson says it's very controversial. Okay. This issue is very controversial.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Without stating that it really shouldn't be. And I'm going to give my reasons for that.
Okay.
Brother Julius Quick says that it shouldn't.
Right.
It shouldn't impact us.
You're right.
And I agree with him. I lean toward his opinion. And Brother David Wagner said this is an issue that impacted all women, no matter who they are. I just pray. I'm correcting. Sometimes we type fast.
Sure.
I'm correcting what he's saying. He said, I pray to Allah that none of our sisters ever have to be confronted with having to have an abortion. Because like you mentioned, some extreme circumstances, potential death of the mother, can cause the death of the mother, grape, incest, things like that. There were some rulings concerning that, but we're not really dealing with the rulings. We're dealing with the impact, the on the ground impact. So again, like I say, the comments are not coming through. That is a sign, because usually they come in, they give salam and so on and so forth. What it is, that's a sign that it's not, something's not working.
Not quite right.
Something's not right.
We'll manage. Yeah. It's okay.
So inshallah.
Keep commenting, please, everybody. Keep commenting.
So with that being said, okay, this I had a let me see if I saved it. No, I didn't see if I saved it. The brother made a poignant, that's a big word for me, poignant. He made a poignant comment about when I posted it. Brother Malik Aziz. Brother Malik Aziz says, in the 1970s, when the Supreme Court's Roe v. Wade decision legalized abortion, polling showed that blacks were significantly, and you can tell I'm black, significantly less likely to favor abortion. See, even though the access to abortion was granted, okay, blacks were less likely. He said that what polling showed, okay, significantly. Oh, blaming black is Achilles heel. Anyway, so significantly less likely to favor abortion. It's because of my speech impediment. It's not because of my skin color. I joke. Anna amzah. I'm joking. Okay. So anyway, then whites. Okay. Okay. Yet in New York City, more black babies are aborted than born alive each year. Wow, subhanallah. New York City. So they abort black babies, and we assume the baby is black. Might come out yellow bone.
Yeah.
Might come out, albino.
Yeah.
But because the parents are black,
yeah.
okay.
Automatic.
So anyway,
Yep.
so anyway, so They say more black babies are aborted than are born alive. Okay, in New York City.
I remember that.
And the abortion industry think tank, the Gouda Maker, was it not Gouda Maker? Gut Maker Institute. Is that how you say it? Gut Maker.
Yeah, gut marker.
Gut Marker Institute notes that the abortion rate for black women is almost 5 times that for white women. Okay. So, Brother Yusuf sent a video to our WhatsApp group, and it's really. Now I'm gonna tell you, it's 2 points of sadness. Okay. One is that these women are dancing in the street and twerking and so on and so forth because they, abortion was banned. Okay. The second sad point is the way they look.
Uh-oh. I know where you're going. Can I go? Bum, 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 bum,
Say, we were just speaking about incest, and we didn't cover bestiality.
Oh,
We didn't cover bestiality. They look like wild beasts.
Oh, boy.
I mean, not a one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a one. I'm talking about, if you saw this video of these women twerking, your iman went through the roof. Your taqwa was at its highest point from the day you took shahada.
So you put your own niqab on,
and you lower your gaze. You lower your gaze so low. You lower your gaze so low you can see behind yourself. Subhanallah, man. Look, bro, they look like they got a movie, Magnificent Beast.
Yeah,
bro.
I saw the preview.
It's like
that movie.
I commented with 2 throw-up faces. The beginning face and then the face.
It came out.
Yeah, that was me.
You tried to hold it in.
Walaikum salam, brother Nasser Muhammad, alhamdulillah. So yeah, this is that issue. So they are celebrating. Some are celebrating. Yeah,
being get overturned.
Life, pro-life. Now, from AIDS to the Rona to all these, there's population control happening.
Yeah,
there's population control happening.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's
alhamdulillah for chicken pox. I mean, not chicken pox.
Monkeypox.
Monkeypox, yeah.
That's the new one.
Yeah, monkeypox. I don't.
They haven't come up with a new name yet, by the way.
See, they said monkeypox was potentially offensive.
Right.
Fried chicken pox. Monkeypox is not as offensive to black people as fried chicken pox.
Oh boy, we won't name any we won't name any franchises.
And they look like if they want to see, they'll never name it unseasoned chicken pox. They'll never name it unseasoned chicken pox.
Franchise will not be named on this show.
They're the ones that make the laws.
But there's
unseasoned.
There's 3 of them that black folk favor.
Man, I'm gonna spit on my computer, man.
Go that way.
Anyway, so
too much, man.
So should what the brother Malik Aziz is saying that blacks are less likely to support abortion.
Keep going. While you're doing it, I'm trying to find this right quick. The percentage.
Yet, blacks are 5 times as much likely to abort. Well, they have 5 times many abortions.
Okay.
That means the promotion. See, for whites, look. Let me. This is not a black-white issue. This is
human.
Waqia. This is the reality.
Right.
I go to the ne'er-do-well side of town. Right. Economically impacted, so on and so forth. They just got freed a couple of years ago, like 2-3 years ago. So they're still building up. They're still building themselves up. So anyway, you go to the ne'er-do-well side of town, okay, despite the color of majority, okay, And you don't see a lot of wedding bands.
Okay. Yeah.
You see
unwed mothers,
single man, single woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not a lot of wedding bands.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I say single, I'm talking about walking alone man, walking alone woman. You know, some of them look unmarriageable. I mean, unmarriageable. You know what I'm saying? You know, you keep them down in a cave, in a well.
Not marriage material.
Keep them down in the basement and throw them raw meat.
Oh,
you know,
boy.
Some of them look like that. Some of them look like them twerkers.
Oh boy.
Can you call that twerking?
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
If I was pregnant, I would have had an abortion. It would have been automatic. You know, like, whoa! Anyway, so here's the issue. Here's the issue. Okay, you don't see a lot of wedding bands. You don't see a lot of marriage-worthy individuals.
Couples,
with tats across the chest, and other people get tats too. But it's just,
it's look, man, unattractive.
You got that dark skin, and you putting dark ink on your like. It ain't. It's cursed. No matter who does it, but the logic, man, the logic. Anyways, subhanAllah. So, but you go to the well-to-do side of town, you know, in which I do partake and dabble in on occasion. Anyway, so you go to that side of town, and you see rocks. You know, don't be fooled by the rocks that they got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They still Betsy from the block. You know what I'm saying? So they got rocks. Even if they by themselves, they got rocks. They with their child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, in
stroller buggy.
Yeah. The unaborted child. Yeah. I mean, they can't be with the. You can't push the aborted child, man. What are you thinking? You can't take an aborted child to the mall, bro.
No.
I don't understand you sometimes, Mark. Anyway, so what it is? Okay, you see wedding bands. You know, if not on the men, 'cause I don't look at men's hands. No. You know, that's gross. Okay, so you know, you see wedding bands on the women's hands, and you'll see couples together with families and things like that. And when you go to the near-do-well side of town, you see a basket with a child. Yep. You see a child holding on to the basket, one on the front of the basket, one inside the basket, and there's no man around, and there's no band. You know what I'm saying? Yep. There's no band. This is a reality. These people that are on the well-to-do side of town are not aborting. Right. They're not aborting at the rates. And if they did, statistically, they may not keep the record. Because remember, they're waiting on that guy. A lot of them, this is on subject. I'm not digressing. A lot of them are, and Sylvia put some stats. We're gonna get to them, inshallah. Okay. A lot of them are engaging in LGHD TV 4K relationships while in college. A lot of them are doing it from the back passage in college. You know, in order to keep themselves reserved for the man they will marry in and out of college. You know, in and out of college. And that way, and also if they happen to get pregnant, there's a family decision based for her future to abort so that next guy can feel like he has some exclusivity, which men love exclusivity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, we love exclusivity. So this is a reality that's happening. So this is why the abortion and the promotion of abortion. Yeah. You know, you go to those nice hospitals. I don't know if they're doing it in those nice hospitals or they're doing it in the little hood clinics.
It's abortion clinics.
Because right around the college, you'll find them. Right around the college.
Good point.
You'll find them.
Good point. Yeah.
Right in the drug-infested areas, right in the college areas, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? Not all college areas have drug-infested areas. I'm saying, like, you know, it's a phenomenon. You know. But anyway, let me see what Sister Sylvia has put up. So United States. This is. I think these are abortion rates. Okay.
Oh, if I can see that. Yeah.
Are these abortion rates?
Yes. Percentages.
I'm trying to see
the title.
Sister, are these abortion rates?
Go to the banner. Go to the top of it there and let's see what it says. While you look at that, I was just looking at a quick article here.
Let me go. I'm gonna try to find.
Okay. This was
okay. Reported legal abortions by race of women who obtained. I don't know what the other one is. It said who obtained, but okay, these are the rates. Okay.
Okay.
So
it's by country.
By state and by country. So let's go by country. Let's go by country. Okay. United States. Whites have 33%. Okay. Blacks 38%. Now, the brother said 5 times. This does not reflect 5 times. Now, it also doesn't reflect because you don't sign. You got the anonymity is there.
Yeah,
anonymity is there.
It's not accounted. It's almost like it's something else that
and I bet you these white abortions are business decisions.
Like you just said, yeah.
So other is 7%. Hispanic is 21%. Okay.
Third.
For those that would like to see this, I can put it up on the screen. So let me grab these real quick, and I'll put it up on the screen.
Okay.
So you all could see what we're seeing. Okay. So let me go to the next one. Okay. I'm gonna put them up on the screen so you all can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's do that as a common courtesy, so you all can see what we see. Okay. Mashallah. Oh man, I done closed out my what you call them. I gotta get it back. Okay. Untitled. Yeah, I gotta get my what you call them back. Anyway, so let me go back to this Facebook. Okay. One more. I got one more to download. Then I can share this with you all. Okay. Let me see.
That's good that you put that out. I was looking here for rates. This is going back to 81. And as far as black women versus white women, it went down. So it's been a while. Okay. It was 29.3 per 1,000 women aged 55 through 44. In 81, it went down by 2005 to 19.4 out of every 1,000 women. So it's been falling. Okay. So then also, because you had a figure about the Latinas. Okay. Currently this is from 81, so this has been a while. 1/3, which I think that figure that you was what, 30 some 38,
38. Yeah.
Third of all abortions were obtained by white women, and 37 were obtained by black women. Latinas comprise a smaller proportion of the women who have abortions, and the rest were obtained by Asians, Pacific Islands, and Native Americans.
So Latinas are known to, for the most part, be raised
family
oriented. Family oriented. So abortion is not to their liking.
Very generally. I don't want to generalize our Latino population of viewers if we have any more traditional families, and I see that today, even where I live.
They're losing it, but still, they have it. Sister Allison Love, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister, thank you for joining. Feel free to chime in. Now, one thing I did mention earlier, if you want to actually come in and you can cover your video, you could just give your dissertation or whatever your opinion is. You can give it. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link. Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
Love to hear it.
You can come on and say what you have to say. We joke a lot, but in all seriousness, it is not us that are aborting.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. We're joking about the issue. Say, what's a real serious issue? What serious doesn't solve.
Right. Yeah.
Being really serious and being stern in the face and not laughing and not smiling doesn't solve the issue. Right. Islam solves the issue. Okay? So if we're not seeking solution, and we're mad because, the kuffar or
made this change,
limiting, not abolishing or banning, but limiting access to abortion. Because abortions are going to continue to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Limiting access to abortion. Remember, those are pills they give you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those are pills.
Yeah.
There's also Plan B.
Which is
so. Do they ban Plan B?
No, not to my knowledge.
I mean, they got to ban Plan B. They got to ban,
Plan C.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got to all that,
Yeah.
Anyway, so by state.
I was saying, not to interrupt you, there may be a rise, and what you kind of alluded to earlier, into the black market, which that was rampant when this first came about, or before it came about. There may be, in that, but just, and then plus the U.S. media is gonna just talk about the clashes and the fights and the skirmishes, whatever that might arise out of this being overturned. So just expect that in the news.
Well, a lot of people are protesting.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So interesting. Alabama, blacks have over twice as much
abortions.
Latinas have real low. Okay, 5%. Okay. Then you have another interesting thing. Arizona has the Latina abortion is higher in Arizona than blacks or
Caucasians.
Blacks 11%, Caucasian or white 38%.
Okay.
So almost quadruple whites are higher.
Okay.
In this now.
Access.
Yeah. Access. You hit it. See, access. Okay, access.
Right
that could be. It could be in Arizona that you got to pay for your own. I mean, maybe there's the free clinics may not be accessible, and whites can pay for it better.
Yeah.
Alaska, whites are very high, bro. 49%. They said not 49% are being aborted. 49% of the abortions are dominated. Yeah, of the abortions that I had, 7%. And think about it, ain't no black people in Alaska.
Very few.
Yeah,
very few.
We don't like fried seal meat.
Like one of my people.
Fried walrus. We don't like that.
Very.
Orca fat burgers. We don't like that. Okay, so let's go to another one.
Jazakallah here for the information, sister.
So, let's go to another one.
Very good.
Sister provided. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. Okay, this is Kansas. Okay, Kansas. Let me see something. I can't see because I got the Amo Yum Yum logo is in the way. Right. So Kansas says it's 54% of the abortions are whites.
Right.
A quarter of that, approximately, is blacks. 14% for Latinas.
Latinas.
So only Latinas. Latinos too. It hasn't progressed or regressed enough.
Yeah.
Well,
let's hope
Hispanic brothers, Mexican brothers are having abortions yet. So, I'll be the first one in line, boy.
Don't do that, Obrace.
Anyway, so Montana.
My Latina brother.
Montana, 83% of the abortions. Blacks,
low.
I'm saying?
Very low.
Yeah, no, not there.
Not there.
Not a statistic.
Okay.
Probably not there.
Okay.
Blacks are not there.
You know what?
They're not here because they're not there.
That's true. Yeah, correct. Good point. Yeah. From those few states that you've just pointed out, I'm going to say possibly with the exception of Alabama, have a predominantly Caucasian population anyway. Okay, more so than... Well,
that means that they're promoting it. They're promoting it to
the population. Yeah.
Look at this, bro. Look at this, man. Mississippi, bro. 74% of the abortions are from blacks.
You said Alabama, Mississippi high. So look at also if you can find it Georgia. You did Alabama already.
I think. Well, it's going by alphabetical order, so we should have had Georgia. Let me give you Georgia real quick.
Okay.
Georgia was 65%. See? Yeah.
Okay. So deep south.
I have a son in Georgia, so he's not in that.
Okay.
He's not in that statistic.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not there.
Louisiana and Florida. So deep south, is where predominantly the numbers are higher for black women.
And I bet it's by promotion.
Yeah.
I bet it's by promotion. Mm-hmm. So let me see. Man, Clantucky. Mm-hmm. The Ku Klux Klan are aborting their kids. 56% of abortions.
Well,
I know y'all KKK be killing y'all babies. Are y'all running out of sheep money? Y'all run out of hood and throw money?
On the perception, for having lived there for a period of 18 years, 9 in Lexington, another 9 in Louisville, they were talked about. The impoverished Caucasians are in eastern Kentucky in the Appalachian Mountains. That's where that number's coming from.
Okay. Look. Now, Here's a problem I have. Okay, gotta say it. These percentages, a lot of them are coming to 101.
Okay.
Case in point, Kentucky, 56% white,
Mm-hmm.
34% black.
Mm-hmm.
That's 90%.
Okay.
4% other, 94%. 7%
It's over.
Latina.
It's 101.
101.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at what was that Mississippi? Look at Mississippi. 20% white, 74% black, which makes 94%. 4% other, 98%, 3%. It's coming to 101. So I'm trying to figure out who's taking these statistics. These are coming to 101, bro. I noticed that. The first thing made me notice it. This is 102. Wow. No. This is no. It's not 900. It didn't add the other ones, so that's not 102. My bad. So anyway, yeah, this is in certain states they're not even mentioning. So let me go to the last one that the sister graciously sent. So we got New York. They did not take statistics in New York. Probably because maybe what the brother said is true.
Very interesting.
Maybe what the brother said is true. 5 to 1. 5 to 1. And we seen 5 to 1 on here. We seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen quadruple at least. Now let's look at South Dakota.
Okay.
South Dakota, that's almost 6 to 1.
Okay.
That's almost 6 to 1.
What's the number?
63%
Caucasian.
Yeah, Caucasian. 11% black. Now maybe there's no blacks there.
Very few.
Yeah,
look at
few.
Iowa.
This is not per capita.
No.
This is not per capita. 74, 91, 101. 101%.
Yeah.
We're at 101.
Look at 2 more if you don't mind. Iowa.
Okay.
And then the other be California.
Iowa? Okay, let's go back to Iowa.
And probably even to Minnesota. So
Iowa should be on the first one I put up.
Yeah, okay.
So Iowa's not okay. No, back to the second one. Let's go to the second one.
So states that have a predominantly Caucasian
Iowa,
population,
they don't give it. Yeah, Iowa don't give it.
Okay.
NR.
Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Minnesota was 20. Brett Favre now. Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers have a lot of abortions.
No, far from Mississippi, man. Come on.
Brett Favre.
He just played up there.
No, bro. Brett Favre. Yeah.
He went to Southern Mississippi, man. Come on, give me some credit.
Come on, I'm just saying, bro. Brett Favre never got a lot of abortions.
He's a Southern boy. Oh my goodness.
Green Bay, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay, Wisconsin is right here. Yeah, Green Bay. Wisconsin is not. Wait, okay, I messed it up.
Okay.
You put Wisconsin up. Wisconsin. I don't have it. It didn't give us Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not all states are
here we
reporting.
go.
Okay.
Okay, Texas.
Okay.
Where you are, not me. 26%.
Okay.
White, 28%. Yeah.
Okay.
Black. Okay. So
interesting. Relatively low compared to the other states that you just mentioned.
Wisconsin, I don't see it.
Don't see. Okay. See if you can find California. But
California was all NR.
Oh, okay. Not okay.
They didn't do that.
That's very interesting. So
So
the 2 most populous states in this country didn't have no numbers. Yeah, they probably would have skewed.
Usually it's NA, non-applicable,
but not available.
Yeah,
not available.
Non-applicable, non-available.
Yeah.
They put NR, which is
not rated.
Not rated or not not taken seriously.
Generally, the states that have a predominantly Caucasian population have those higher numbers.
Yeah.
Now that's not hard and fast because we have New York, Illinois, Texas, Florida, that are cities that have significant people of color, and I'm including our Latino population as well in those numbers. But overall, it just shows, like you said, availability, access to it, and just remains to see what happens. I think there'll be a change. Don't know what it's going to be. The conservative states they call it the red states, are going to clamp down on it and make it harder. And like you said from near the beginning, women are going to go either cross state lines or north into Canada or south into Mexico to have it.
Now on our way to Huntsville, went to Sam Houston University, my son had a football camp yesterday. Going through there, taking some of the back ways there, trying to save a few minutes, 6 minutes or so. They had a Trump burger. We actually going through the town. They got a Donald Trump burger. Now, anytime a restaurant will go full partisan, like that means that the overall supports. Okay. When you ride through certain towns, you see the Confederate flag. You know that the overall are supported. Not every single individual, but the overall are supported. So, and it's just you'll see certain things. You'll see in these back small hick towns.
You back, so you just
Texas
roll through.
Red state, what they call
yes.
it? Okay, if Texas is red state, then that means the majority of the cities are going to be leaning red. Not the whole state, but majority of the city leaning red.
Those little pockets.
Yeah. Okay, let me explain something to you. Now, red state, blue state. What's the difference? Same difference as Republican, Democrat. Republicans do LG, HD TV stuff under the cover. Democrats do it on top of the cover. Democrats don't even bother to pull back the covers. They do it on top. Republicans do it under. That's the difference between red and blue states. So red states, you go to red states, you'll notice the covers are messed up on the beds. You go to blue states, the cover, the comforter, the covers, everything's creased and tucked, and they ain't even got under the sheets because they do it right on top of the bed. So that's the difference between red and blue. Yeah. So I got a degree in political nonsense. I have a degree in political nonsense. Anyway, so
hey, that's pretty good analogy though.
So So the question, because they hide.
Very liberal. Yeah.
They hide.
Very under the cover. Yeah.
Now, the question was, does the reversal of Roe v. Wade impact Muslims in the West? I say no, and it shouldn't.
That's my answer.
But I say it shouldn't more than no. Why? Because like you mentioned, Muslims are all part of the political process. Yeah. But we're talking directly about abortion access, not abortions being banned, but abortion access being banned. Because you cannot stop a woman from getting on the twister at Six Flags. You can't stop a woman from ingesting something harmful that'll make her pass that baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't. You can't stop a woman because, like I told Sister Isha Holder, she mentioned about, oh man, now women gonna go back to coat hangers. Well, like the brother said, coat hangers are in low supply. And like I said, if you need a coat hanger, you need to contact me, 1-800-AMU-YUM-YUM, because I'm finna start prefabbing these suckers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make a YouTube video on how to make a coat hanger.
Oh boy!
For those that can't afford it, because I'm always, always helping the downtrodden. So anyway, so with this being said, is that why would Muslims that are not falling into the incestuous, into the grape category, into the but the life or death category?
What reason would they have?
Does the Supreme Court decision say that if a woman is about to die, it's the baby's life over hers? Is that what it says? Because that's made on the table. There's no time to call your local congressman. Yeah. That decision is made on the table. Yeah. You're going to hemorrhage to death if we don't terminate this. If this baby is born because of the trauma, like a lot of times hemorrhaging, some other your vitals, we gotta literally abort. Yeah. We gotta literally abort this mission. So, what do you do? What do you do in that regard? This is a problem that we are facing. We're facing this problem. So, with this issue is that why Muslims feel like, oh man, they're gonna limit access to. Are we in those statistics? Are we in those statistics? Are we under other? Or are we in the black-white? Or in the Latina category? Or are we in the other?
The Asian, yeah.
Are we in the... Where do we fit in on this abortion issue?
That's a hard question. I hope... Starfall, I hope not. I really do. I mean...
I have a 9th baby girl on the way, Alima.
Okay.
Not ninth baby girl, but ninth child on the way, baby Alima. Okay, now she is, to the best of my ability, not being aborted. Okay,
Alhamdulillah. Congratulations ahead of time. But go ahead, continue, bro. But yeah, that's
and I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah.
She's actually due September 3rd.
Okay, coming up.
She's due September 3rd.
2 months.
Something else happened September 3rd. My family reunion. We have a bi-annual family reunion.
Okay.
Not bi as in this. I'm not bi-annual as in 2 times a year.
Twice. Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Every other
okay.
Year. Gotcha.
I might come out the closet one day, but not today. So anyway, so
no. No.
I'll come out the restroom. How about that? How about if I come out the shower? Whack a chicken. Anyway, so baby, September 3rd, family reunion, September 3rd, Alima supposed to be born.
Okay.
You know, the question was, it's happening on the same day? Where will you go?
It's no question for you. You're going to be there.
Baby. Yeah, I'll be at both places.
Well, yeah, if time permits. Yeah. I can see that.
Hey,
well, depends on when the baby's born and
if
be at
both places.
Matter of fact, you can be.
We'll have a family reunion while the baby's being born inside the hospital.
Your reunion is going to be a most of the day.
No. So, alhamdulillah, man. It's beautiful that none of my children were aborted.
Alhamdulillah.
You know,
alhamdulillah.
None of mine were aborted. Now, in Jahiliyyah, I have no idea. I don't have any children from Jahiliyyah.
Okay.
None. Alhamdulillah. But my first child was 27. You know, at 27, not my first marriage, my second marriage.
Okay.
So anyway, my first child. So anyway, with that being said, none of my children have ever been aborted. So I'm trying to figure out how we falling into these statistics. Now, New York, you know, I ain't saying all Muslims from New York are trash. You can't say statements like that because the majority of Muslims are good people. Yeah. But you got some trash Muslims from East Coast, you know, up north. I mean, there's a lot of trash Muslims in Canada, not trash Muslims here. I'm saying, all of them are masajid here, except for one that I know or ran by, you know, the government, basically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're government shields. All of them are spies. You know what I'm saying? The bigger ones. Now, they got some little ones that are ran by spies, but these are unpaid spies. How you going to be a spy and don't get paid?
A poor spy. Nothing must not be good.
That's like a woman walking up and down the street, you know, prostituting, but she don't charge.
Nope.
That's like being on the pole, dancing on the pole. Every time we throw money at you, you throw it back at them. Keep your dirty money. I do this for the love of the game. I do this for the love of the game, for the love of the twerk. Anyway, so this is the point that I'm making. Like, are we falling into these statistics? Like, why does it impact us? Now, you say, why are you talking about it then? Well, because I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. Maybe you can help me figure it out. Why is it impacting us? Yeah. Because Muslim sisters and Muslim brothers too, but majority sisters I've seen, and the brothers that like to simp up and never get married, you know, they like to simp up. The sister never marry you, brother, so stop simping. Anyway, so they are complaining, and sisters are posting, what does this mean?
Not thinking.
I'm trying to figure it out. So, you know, my limited brain, you can see I suffer. I'm on the spectrum. I'm on the spectrum of mental deficiency. So, with that being said, you know, I don't think it should impact us at all.
It should.
And the fact that it does impact us.
Yeah, it's concerning.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know,
where and how?
Yeah.
You know,
where and how?
Exactly.
Exactly.
If we have the correct, I'm going to say this, intellectual base and intellectual knowledge, it should not. It should not.
Yeah, it should. It should not.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
comments.
So anyway, the comments are working. Matter of fact, one comment from YouTube, one comment from Facebook. They're just not coming in. So like they usually are. So maybe some people are busy and things like that. They'll catch it later. Definitely, they always give me feedback. Alhamdulillah.
Afterwards,
but nevertheless, I think we touched that topic. Wire hangers may be an investment that you might want to go into, and leave that Bitcoin nonsense alone.
Yeah.
It's not money, but nevertheless, consult your local sheikh and give him a percentage, and you'll get the fatwa you need. But with this issue, with that being said, there is I don't think that there was a big coat hanger deal. I don't think it was.
Looking back,
I don't think
we touched.
I think they used the most grotesque example to make the point.
Yeah,
which is a good strategy.
Yeah, thinking back, it's so outrageous. Any self-respecting woman would not think of that. I mean, what you said earlier, maybe they take some kind of drug that would induce, labor.
But there was castor oil. There was.
Was it?
I mean,
I've heard
of some stuff.
Really,
I've heard of.
I didn't know what
people. I heard of some home remedies.
Okay.
It used to be that they would make. Pardon my French. They would make a slushy, and suck it out. They would go in there and take out. They would dismember the body by part.
Yeah.
I saw a video. It was animated, but I saw a video. They would take the body out after they kill it. But the actual chemical process that they use now, mainly like Planned Parenthood don't go through the thing anymore. No. They actually give you medicine.
Medicines, yeah. Planned Parenthood.
You can call it medicine.
Yeah.
They give you poison where you would pass it on the toilet. You will go through the contraction pains, and you'll feel so bad, and you'll pass it on the toilet. But for you, it's worth it to lay down in the dying cockroach position, then decide later on we don't want the child that we both participated in making. Mm-hmm. But if I give the man 1%, I got to give the woman 99%. If he did not incestualize you, if he did not grape you, seedless grape you, well, it wouldn't be seedless.
Nope.
Yeah, it'll be the organic grapes with the seeds. So he didn't grape you, organic grape you, or anything like that. Yeah. Then why are you, so up in arms about the accessibility? The accessibility. Well, you're not a woman. You'll never understand. Alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal. I think the woman is the best of what Allah created. I honestly feel women are the best of what Allah Ta'ala created. And because you're outside of your nature, don't mean I gotta also feel like you're one of the best. Yeah. So the issue is that it should not impact our righteous believing women. It should not impact us. And if you are in that extreme circumstance, those circumstances we mentioned, life or death, incestuous, grape, if you're in that category, it's going to be almost uncalculable percentages. So low.
Right.
0.000. It's even less than the LG HD TV 4K people.
Yeah. And that in itself is a mercy from Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
That you can do that.
Yeah.
That you have that to be able to do that.
So. Yeah. So anyway, with that being said, it really shouldn't, as Muslims, impact us. It shouldn't impact us. So, nevertheless, we're going to move on from that topic, and we're going to go into
shaking my Muslim head.
Shaking our Muslim head. What do you got? Don't tell me you're drawing a blank.
I am. I mean, this is still the same topic.
Yeah. Really,
it is. I mean,
we decided to deal
just by the fact that
from the random to the what's poppin' to the shaking my Muslim head. It's the same thing. It's and I'm gonna mention something that Coach Kareem mentioned.
Okay.
Coach Kareem was on Abu American show.
Okay.
Or vice versa. I don't know how they did. I think it was Abu American show. But Coach Kareem is saying, like, as Muslim, why do you care about kufr law so much?
There you go. Boom. What you used to say.
He's saying that if you are Coach Kareem said, if you are advocating that oh man, the Supreme Court needs to reinstate Roe v. Wade. Do you believe in Allah and His Messenger? Why are you so invested in kufr? Why are you so invested in kufr? Coach Kareem said that's kufr to advocate for kufr Allah. Yep. Coach Kareem said, and I'm saying Coach Kareem said because I'm quoting him, but I say the same thing. Yep. Allah says the same thing. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. Okay? Whoever does not rule or judge by what Allah Ta'ala has revealed is kafir, is an unbeliever. Okay? So how can you say you believe in Allah and His Messenger and you are advocating for someone to legislate in al-hukmu illa lillah, that the legislation is only for Allah Ta'ala? La yushriku fi hukmihi ahada. Allah Ta'ala does not allow anyone to share in His legislation. So because this is a fact, okay, why are you advocating that these big, fat, some anorexic female looking, most big fat, Clarence Thomas got perpetual blackface on, you know what I'm saying? All these,
he can't help it, bro.
Well-to-do, don't do well individuals, that are legislating these laws in the judicial branch, right? Legislating these laws in the judicial branch. Why are you advocating for them to send you wahi? Why are you advocating for them to send you revelation?
You already got it.
Revelation of Quran as soon as insufficient?
You already have
Why
it.
are you advocating for them to send you revelation? Oh, Supreme Court, please reveal to us something similar to what was revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oh, Supreme Court, reveal to us something better than what was sent down to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oh, Supreme Court, send us down something that contradicts and that is polar opposite, of benefit than what was given to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I won't say preach,
this is where we are.
Ahead. Keep going.
This is where we are, man.
Yeah.
This is where we are. This is yani. This is crazy.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yes.
We are praying. Astaghfirullah, not me. Not me, baby. But anyway,
some
Muslims are praying to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Oh, please make a nusq.
You know what?
Abrogation.
I just thought of this, not to interrupt your train of thought. I want to see what Ilhan Omar says.
I don't give a.
Don't say it.
And look, my camera went kind of blurry. When you said Ilhan Omar, wallahi, when you said Ilhan Omar,
it fuzzed.
It went out of focus, and then when I said beep, 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 it came back.
It came back.
Yeah, I don't give a man.
Point well taken, but
that's Somali girlfriend. She was Somali girlfriend.
I'll say this: there's gonna be. I'm gonna try to pay close attention in the next few days on any Muslim figures that have a comment.
Yeah, Muslim is correct. Muslim.
Yeah, right.
Not Muslims, but Muslim figures.
Muslim.
These are Muslims.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they are so Muslim, we should muzzle them.
Good point.
That's a bar.
There you go.
They are so Muslim, we should muzzle them. Okay, yeah. That's a bar.
That'll be interesting. I interrupted your chain of thought on what you were saying, but it'll be very interesting to see that who comes out. And I was looking for that before pre-show, couldn't find it straight away, but they will show themselves. They will show themselves. So,
in summary, you Muslims that got dry are moist. Based on the Supreme Court's, what they sent down, what they sent down from hell, okay?
Right.
You want Muslims that had
sent up from hell.
A reaction.
Yep.
Yeah. You Muslims that had a reaction.
Yep.
Of tears, joy. It's not your fight.
Nope.
Your fight is against the whole of kufr. Your fight is against the whole of dhulm. Your fight is against the whole of batil. Okay? Your fight is against the whole of fasad. You know what I'm saying? This is what your fight is against. Your fight is not to help aid, to advocate for, to barter with the kuffar's legislation. We have the legislation of Quran and Sunnah. If it is not sufficient for us, then we have issue. Now, I want to mention one thing. Anyway, you Muslims that are invested in kufr to the extent where you have some type of emotion, you emote either positive, negatively.
You know what? Emotion and
Yeah, well, yeah. You emote either positively or negatively toward what the hell the devils of the hellfire sent up from the hell, as the brother corrected me.
Mm-hmm.
Then for you people, we are shaking our Muslim head. Now, one thing I want to mention a hadith. Okay. I want to mention a hadith, and this hadith, okay, is I'm gonna get it. I put it in my Google Docs, so I'm gonna go to my Google Docs, and pull it up. What was yelling, man? My son off of that yelling. Okay, it's in my Google Docs. This is just something to ponder. I wish Brother Mahdi Ahmed was Brother Mahdi Ahmed is very efficient, proficient in the Arabiya. He could help with this. But nevertheless, he wanted me to do a review on that. What is a woman? I still got to do it, Yahi. My week has been really, really busy, Yahi. I mean, deep apologies.
Inshallah, come back with that later show.
I'm trying, inshallah. Yeah. But nevertheless, matter of fact, let's review it next week.
Inshallah. Okay, I'll watch the video. Okay.
Yeah, watch What is a Woman? It's a documentary, hour and a half.
Okay.
I watched it. So anyway, the hadith that in question, it's about the 40 days, and inshallah ta'ala, you brothers that are way more knowledgeable than me could help with this. We used to have logistics and some so-called, a bit of producing here, but now I have to do it all myself. So may Allah ta'ala reward me double. I'll say that. You say, "Wow, you have to be rewarded." Now I'm making dua. Shut up. Anyway, so the hadith was reported by Ibn Mas'ud, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, and he said Rasulullah stated that verily your creation is on this wise. The constituents of one of you are collected for 40 days in the mother's batin. Okay.
Womb.
Her batin. Here it is using it as womb. Now, because my Arabic is so bad, Bil Arabi it says batni. Batni ummihi. Okay. In his mother. The stomach of his mother. So so I don't know if womb and stomach are interchangeable. Remember, Arabic is really specific.
Yeah, right, exactly.
The name of the camel tells you the type. So they don't just say camels.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, they have different names. Bukht and different types of camels. So anyway, nevertheless, so it says fi batni ummihi. Fi batni in khalquhu, creation of him, the creation khalquhu, the creation of him, his creation, fi batni ummihi, in his mother's womb. Okay. Okay. Ahadukum. Muhammad say ahadukum in the Arabic. It means of every one of you. Okay. Of every one of you. This is the way it. Ahadukum. This is how it happened for all of us. Okay. The only exception is Adam and Hawa, alayhum assalam. Adam and Eve. It's the only exception. Okay. Now it says what? Arba'ina yoman. Arba'ina yoman. 40 days. Okay. See, the translations are always say 40 days you were formed from blood in the womb. Okay. 40 days you became a clot of blood. And in another period of where it says you were formed in the womb 40 days. Mother's womb in the form of blood. After which you became a clot of blood. Okay, a clot. The clot, the alaq, is it the alaq? Let me see, alaq. Okay, the alaq is with something that clings. Okay. There's a surah alaq. Okay. So when the egg is fertilized, it attaches itself to the side of the uterus with zygotes. Yep. Sometimes they call the egg itself a zygote. And it starts to grow after being attached
to the inside of the placenta.
Alaq. So some people take issue with saying it's a clot of blood, a clot. They take issue. But the appearance of it looks like a clot, you idiot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not an issue. Right. It's not an issue. So Muhammad is recanting this, giving this in the hadith. It shows again he's a messenger of Allah Ta'ala. Okay.
Describing it.
Yeah, he's describing.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it says 40 formed from blood. Another 40, clot of blood. Another 40, you become a lump of flesh. Okay. This is the way it's usually translated. But in the Arabic, okay, it says arba'ina yoman. Yoman. Okay. 40 days. ثم يكون في ذلك علقة مثل ذلك. Okay, so what it's saying is that again after that yakun, it will be, yakun. Sayakun means it be later, like long, way off,
long time after.
like saya'ud ghariban, that Islam will return later. Okay. So it says what here, it says thumma yakunu, that then again after that, yakunu fi dhalik alaqatun, alaqatan. So it says in that you become what, the alaq, the cling, the clot, right? Okay, for lack of a better term. Mithla dhalik. It doesn't say arba'ina yoman. Okay? It don't say thumma arba'ina yoman, again 40 days or another 40 days. No, it don't say that. It says mithla dhalik. So it's similar to that. Okay. Remember, Allah's messenger could have said again arba'ina yoman. You know what I'm saying? He could have said another 40 days. 40 days. But he says mithla dhalik, means a similar period of time, another similar period of time. Now, some ulama that says abortion are allowed outside of incest, outside of grape, and outside of danger to the mother, okay? Or the child maybe come out stillbirth, from the trauma of the difficulties, or deformed, extreme deformed and things like that. So, besides those ulama, some say the 40 days, it's allowed within that first 40 days. Some say it's allowed within that first 40 days.
Now, my thought right there is that before the ruh, as we understand it, is given to
that's the third 40.
Okay, that's the third 40.
After the third 40. That's after 120 days, which I'm saying third 40, but it says mithla dhalik. And again, we don't have the Arabic expertise here right now. Right. So I'm going off of my total ignorance, right? So mithla dhalik is like that. Okay. Mithla dhalik, mithla, similar or like, dhalik, that. Okay? So so it didn't say 40 days again, 40 days, but it's translated 40. Mithla dhalik, similar to that. You know what I'm saying? Or like that. So anyway, again, I wish brother Mahdi Ahmed was here. He could really help me with this. But nevertheless, that's what it says. That's what it says. So again, we know that some ulama said that the first 40 days it can be aborted because it has yet to have ruh. Okay. According to this hadith, it goes from blood to a clot, something that clings. Allah, don't get too focused on clot. Alaq, okay, to a murda. Murda is the clump of flesh. Okay, like it's almost like gum, chewed flesh. And the child goes through a stage where it looks like gum. It looks like gum. Okay, so it says the murda, the chewed flesh. Okay, so anyway, it goes to those stages. They say after the 120, then the ruh. So some people say, well, before the 120. See, went from 40, the mithla dhalik, okay? So they say up to 120. The kuffar said that we will know the sex of the child after how many weeks? 6. See what happened? Yeah. That's 40.
40 days.
That's 40 days. Yeah. You say, oh no, brother, astaghfirullah, that's 42. Gregorian.
Right.
That's 42 Gregorian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not 42 Hijri. I'm saying it's 42 Gregorian.
40, yeah.
So Muhammad said 40 days. Muhammad is king. Sayyid. He's Sayyid. Muhammad is master. Sayyidina Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Sayyidina Muhammad. So again, he says 40. I'm going with 40. You go with 42. What you and your God and your messenger said. I'm gonna say Doctor Messenger said, I'm gonna go with 40. Okay, so anyway, some say the abortion is allowed within the 40, no more than 40, and some say up to 120. I'm not putting anything in anybody's heads. I'm saying research issues, because we were told, speaking of 40, Arba'in, they said that was the age of Aisha anha, and I went majority of my Muslim life thinking she was 40 years old when they married. She was 28, more likely 28, not 40. I went majority of my Islamic life thinking that Aisha anha was 9 or 6 when Muhammad married her. Come to find out she was 16 or 18. Based on the more reliable reports. But see,
that's what I was told.
There's a reason they put those 40. And she had Khadija anha at that time going to have all those kids after 40. Stop. She had kids before Muhammad. She had kids after with Muhammad. She's going to have all those kids after 40. Stop. Okay, during that time when 40 was probably the life expectancy of many people. Stop. Okay, so anyway, nevertheless, and Aisha right now being that young, I know I had a couple of nieces that got puberty at 8 years old, things like that. But saying that she was 9, if my daughter's 9, Muhammad came, if I was blessed to be alive during that time, like Abu Bakr Anha was, Anhu was, and I received a ruhya binomi. I received a vision in my sleep that I am to marry Aisha. I am to marry your daughter, O Sadiq. I would say, khalas. No problem. No problem. This is from Allah. No problem. He can't be the messenger one day and not. See, there's a problem with Muslims today. Muhammad is the messenger one day, then he's not the messenger the next day. He's the messenger one day, and he's not the messenger the next day. That's how Muslims do it. Well, remember, he was the messenger before Roe v. Wade was overturned. Now he's not the messenger anymore for a lot of these people.
Well, good point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So anyway, this right here is I think we touched it. Okay. And Sister Sylvia says Table 19 induced abortion summary information. This is what she is giving us. Okay. This is actually another. This is New York State.
Induced abortion summary.
Yeah.
What year was that? Go back up again, right quick.
2017.
Okay, it's fairly recent.
Yeah. Okay. Recent. Yeah. It's not going to make more of a change, but
no.
You'll see the change. You'll see the change pretty much after the red states galvanize themselves around this ruling.
Yeah.
And the blue states shoot the middle finger to the ruling. Yeah. I mean, basically that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
DeSantis and Abbott of Texas, DeSantis of Florida, Abbott of Texas, shot the middle finger to Biden about mask mandates, about COVID restrictions. They say, man, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. and Governor Abbott of Texas, not my governor, it's a Catholic governor, he said that, and if somebody discriminates against you, you can sue them. So, and then Biden said, well, you could sue somebody that don't wear a mask. I mean, this is all kind of stupid stuff. Anyway, so, but nevertheless, that's all that we have. I pray that we've started the wheels turning. This show is not the end all be all to educate you on, that's what these celebrity scholars are for, and they haven't solved one issue of yours. They haven't solved one issue of yours or pointed you toward a solution except to say your iman is low. My gas tank is low. That's the reality we live in.
Right.
Our gas tank is low, and we produce the most oil, and our gas tanks are low. Let's get with that.
Yeah.
We produce the most gold.
Minerals.
You see any gold on these fingers? I don't want gold. Anyway, I don't wear jewelry anyway. So, but the point is that this is the issue. Okay, so we pray that we've done some justice, got the wheels turning. Muslims, like the brother said,
make them think.
We need to think.
Use your brain that Allah gave you.
Yeah.
Dagnabbit.
Allah Ta'ala says, Ahasab an-nasu. Ahasab an-nasu, does not mankind think? Why is Allah asking that? Why? Because Allah is encouraging us to think. He's saying that a lot of what we're going through, our trepidation even, is because we're not thinking. How could you have trepidation? Oh, Roe v. Wade. Look, bro. Look, first of all, I done lived a whole bunch of Islamic life. I ain't never thought about Roe v. Wade one time.
You know what? I haven't
I ain't never thought about it.
In my Islamic life, this is the first time I've even had any.
Gas start going up. How do you feel about abortion? That's what the reporter said. How do you feel about abortion? I want to abort my car. I want to abort the gas station.
Yep.
You know, that's what happened. All kind of things that were on the top of people's minds. Inflation went up.
Distraction.
Okay? Inflation went up. Yep. They start reducing the number of sheets on toilet paper now without telling you. So when you go and you see Scott Tissue say 1,000 sheets per roll, it might be 900. But Scott Tissue and the other tissue companies said that they won't notice. We'll just reduce it. Yeah. In order to keep the prices the same. This is what they're saying. This is capitalism at its finest.
That's it.
So I didn't think about Roe v. Wade, and they brought up this abortion thing when inflation skyrocketed.
Interest rates.
And the interest rates went up.
Yep.
And what else? Higher. The gas prices went up. So that's when they brought up this abortion thing. To distract you, man. It won't make a difference. People are going to kill the babies. Babies, they got video of women opening up their backseat, throwing alive babies inside of dumpsters. Yeah. Girls are going to prom pregnant, dropping the baby off in the toilet and going back to the dance floor. This is happening here. If that's happening to Muslim sisters, there's no time better than now to help us to call for Islam. The reestablishment of Islam. So anyway, with that being said, this has been your brother Amu Yum Yum and Asadullah. Amu Asadullah for Amu Yum Yum the podcast. Thank you for viewing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.